Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. Nate, let's go. Good afternoon, good evening, or good night to whoever who is watching from whatever part of the world you are watching from. As you can see, I am not sleep deprived, although I'm acting like I am because I can't freaking speak. This time when we're checking out a new NF video. The song is called Washed Up and it has got a video. I thought the EP got like released with no other videos, just the Fear one, but no, we've got Washed Up. It's a video and we're gonna have to check it out. As you can see, I'm still not sleep deprived. Let's check this out. Okay, the first one, Fear, was a pretty heavy track about Nate's struggles coming back to haunt him, right? Will this be a follow-on video? Because the keys were taken by the Fear last time, wasn't it? Let's go. Sounds gospel-y at the beginning. This mansion's in the middle of nowhere. Okay.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if I lost the hunger.
Okay.
Where's that kid I used to be when I was on the come up?
Right.
Where's that drive I used to have before I had the numbers? Where's that take me as I am? I ain't gonna be no puppet.
Right, okay, so straight away, he's questioning his own ethics, he's questioning his own ability to write music. He's saying, am I still a person? Have I still got the hunger inside me to be able to write music? I have noticed that he is dressed in black. Is this a song by The Fear and not Nate? Obviously, it's the same person. We know that because the Fear's inside, etc. But if this is a follow-on, the Fear got the keys and Nate was on the floor, wasn't he? So maybe, just maybe, this is a song about the Fear, maybe.
Used to have before I had the numbers. Where's that take me as I am? I ain't gonna be no puppet.
Good.
Where's that tell it like it is? Don't let the label hush it.
Facts.
Where's that yeah, I know I'm rich, but we gon' keep the budget. Where's that I don't really care about the radio? If they don't like the song, then don't play it. I ain't changing nothing.
Oh, so what he's saying is, where's my bite? Where are my principles when it comes to fighting for stuff that I want to get out? Why am I... It's like he's saying that the labels could push him over now if he wanted to. If he wanted to hush him, he would hush and play along. Whereas like earlier on, he'd be like, no, man, I'm going to put the song out that I want to put out. I'm going to say what I want to say. You know, that's the sort of analogy he's pushing here. And it's basically saying, I'm really not bothered. I'm not bothered. Have I come to a point where I feel like I've become mundane? Have I come to a point where I feel like I've not got that creativity anymore? That's what it feels like Nate is saying to himself here. And why is he digging? Is he digging himself into a hole? Let's find out.
About the radio, if they don't like the song, then don't play it. I ain't changing nothing.
Good.
Yeah. Where's that person at?
He's looking for himself.
You see him, tell him I've been hurting bad. You see him, tell him that I miss the way we used to rap. And I ain't making music anymore if he don't care enough to have my back.
It's the Fear talking.
Yeah. Dropping trash.
Right, okay. Sorry I'm pausing so much. Right. You tell him, you see him, you tell him that I miss the way we used to rap, right? The Fear was inside Nate when he was doing the raps. So this is the Fear saying, where's Nate? Where's that guy? Where's the spark? We need each other to work. I think that's what's being portrayed here. Ooh.
Way we used to rap, and I ain't making music anymore if he don't care enough to have my back. Yeah, dropping trash. Wouldn't say that I've been doing that.
Good.
But I'll be lying through my teeth if I said I don't think my moment passed. Yeah,
He thinks.
my moment passed.
Oh, he thinks he's what? Yeah, washed up. Is he thinks he's washed up?
On the brink of something great. Or have I lost it?
Is this the map from Hope?
Am I on the verge of making waves?
Was this the map from the song Hope that he finally found from the search? Because all these videos have been intermingling, haven't they? And now he's looking at it and it's empty. There's like nothing on that map whatsoever. This might be a comparison of like, I had my direction. The map showed me the way in which I was going to go in my career, the way I was going to make music. And now it feels like, because he feels washed up and because he feels defeated and because he feels deflated and all that, that the map is no longer showing him the way, maybe. That's how I'm taking this. And he's digging his own grave, basically. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. Nate, let's go. Question himself, see if he's lost his touch.
Am I on the verge of making waves? Or am I washed up?
Wow.
The small rooms, the intimacy, no feeling like it. Those old shoes, nostalgic, I put my feet inside.
Yes.
The Lord knew I needed this to survive the violence. The raw truth, I'm nothing without the Father's guidance.
Is this death
Who are
killing
you?
him?
The question that built this whole empire. Your old news, a statement that makes me think retire. The game's new, so eventually we all have to climb it. When wrong moving, career is dying.
Ooh, right. So we have a depiction of a Grim Reaper. I'm still thinking that this is the fear because he's dressed in black. If it is Nate and he's dressed in black, maybe that's his own insecurity. If it's the fear, then maybe it's getting a taste of its own medicine. I'm not quite sure what the story is here, because I did know that him dressing in black is the fear and dressing in white is the hope, obviously. But maybe this song is nothing to do with that. But then again, the mansion's in it. So I'm not quite sure. Let me run that back, because I got caught up in watching what the Grim Reaper dude was doing to him. Feels like he's like climbing out of the hole to maybe do something, and he's getting knocked right back down. These old shoes are nostalgic. I put my feet on the old way, the old Nate, the old music. That's what he's talking about there with the old shoes.
Inside him. The Lord knew I needed this to survive the violence.
Right.
The raw truth, I'm nothing without the Father's guidance.
So he still believes.
Who are you? The question that built this whole empire. Your old news, a statement that makes me think retire.
Right.
The game's new, so eventually we all have to climb it. When wrong moving, career is dying.
The game's noose, which means obviously when you're good, you're good. When you're washed up, or if say like your artist is going stale, that's the noose tightening, and then that's your musical career gone because the label will drop you, etc. I get that, and he's saying your time basically in the music industry, if you are in the commercialized or signed to a label industry, is something that is, you know, enjoy it while it's there, because it can be taken away at any moment in time. Right, let's go.
We all have to climb it. When wrong moving, career is
wow,
dying.
that's tough. That.
Can I revive it?
Yeah, you can,
Did
mate.
That check the label gave me make me uninspired? Am I ignorant to think that I still got the fire? Am I hanging on to something I should say goodbye to? Yeah, has my time expired? Did my prime already pass, or am I about to find it? Did my peak already
Is there something
happen,
more in my
or am I
career?
still climbing? Is that passion that I had gone, or am I
You're not washed up, Nate. You're so fucking
on
good.
the brink of something great?
You're always on the brink of something great.
Or have I?
This is a song about his own insecurities.
Am I on the verge of making waves? Or am I washed
Was it you who burnt the mansion down in the last video? See? Right, okay. That becomes clearer now, that the fear is the one that was throwing him in the hole. So maybe Nate in the black clothes is just Nate overthinking himself. This is a guy who is very, very conscious about his career, conscious about his music, conscious about, have I lost the spark? So now we see this Grim Reaper type with the keys. That's obviously the one from the last video who took the keys from Nate's pocket. So this is the fear. I don't know why I'm doing that, because you can't see my hand, because the screen's in the way. But yeah, right. It all made sense now. I was guessing because Nate was wearing black. You know what I mean? In the other videos, it's been a black version and a white version, hasn't it? Threw me off a bit, that. And he's watching the mansion burn, man, which is Nate's mind. The fear is a destroyer of people. A fear is like an inner voice, like a anti-conscience that is it's tearing you down, basically. This spirit thing, this fear, this entity, Grim Reaper type, is the one who is ripping, is giving him the insecurities, is ripping his character down, it's ripping his persona down, it's ripping his positive attitude down, it's making him question God, it's burnt the mansion down, which is obviously, what I said in the last one, is Nate's brain. All the different rooms inside are parts of Nate's life, the good stuff, the bad stuff, and everything goes in between is the mansion. We've like I say, we've said that in the mansion song. This was quite harrowing. It was like in like the Scrooge tale when the ghost of Christmas future comes and like obviously shows you to yourself, sort of thing. So I'm not sure where this story's going to go from here, because basically the fear has taken his keys, burnt his house down, his mind, and thrown Nate down a hole and discarded him into a hole, saying that you're dead and buried, your career's gone. And he stood there with the keys watching the mansion burn, which is obviously a depiction of, I've won, I've destroyed you. I hold all the fucking cards. I hold all the keys. That's what's going on here. That's what I think anyway. Anyway, what did you guys think? Am I on the right path there? Obviously, I got it wrong in the beginning, thinking that the Nate in dark clothes was going to be the fear, because obviously that's been depicted in other videos. But then again, you know, it's just been shown to be Nate in dark clothes. Maybe that's just him being self-critical. I'm not sure. But this was definitely a song about him questioning his musical career, his direction, if he's still got it, if he still feels relevant in the music world. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe here. Don't forget to watch the original video and subscribe there too, but you probably already have. Now I'm going to go down and have some sleep now. See you on the next video.